Do you know why AFCON was founded? Origins, founders, and Africans dream through football. In 1950s marked a period of major transformation in Africa. The continent, long suppressed under colonial rule, began to breathe the air of liberation. Nations like Ghana, Sudan, and Egypt led the charge towards self-determination. Amid this push to shape a new, free, and dignified Africa, a unique dream was born: to unite the continent through the game of football. In the beginning of the idea, sports as a tool for unity. Football, already popular in many African cities, was seen as a powerful tool to bring people together, fight discrimination, and showcase African talent to the world. The idea of continent-wide football tournament began to take shape in 1956 during a FIFA Congress held in Lisbon, Portugal. It was there that African football leaders took a historic step to form a continent football federation. Founders of CAF and AFCON was Abdulaziz Salim from Egypt, the first president of CAF, Dr. Abdel Halim Mohammed from Sudan, Yedenkacho Tesema from Ethiopia, and Ohene Jan from Ghana. This was not just sports administrators. They were proud Africans who used football as a weapon for cultural and social liberation. They stood firm to ensure that Africa would not be left behind and that the continent's youth would have the opportunity to compete with pride in the name of Africa. The birth of AFCON in 1957. On February 8, 1957, the first ever AFCON means Africa Cup of Nations tournament officially kicked off in Khartoum, Sudan. Only 3 countries participated: Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia. South Africa was supposed to participate but was disqualified due to its apartheid policies, a powerful statement of Africans' stand against injustice and racial discrimination. In that inaugural tournament, Egypt emerged as the champions after defeating Ethiopia for 4-0 in the final, becoming the first ever AFCON winners. The main objective behind the founding of AFCON was to unite Africans through sports. During colonial rule and political tensions, AFCON provided a platform where Africans could celebrate together beyond borders or political differences, to showcase African football talent to the world. Since Africa had limited representation in the FIFA World Cup, AFCON became the main stage for African footballers to shine, to oppose racism and colonialism. The decision to exclude South Africa based on apartheid was one of the first major political stands in the history of international sport tournaments. And the end was to establish CAF as an independent football board for Africa. CAF means Confederation of Africa Football, was officially established in the same year with AFCON as its premier tournament. AFCON has since grown into the most prestigious football competition on the Africa continent, drawing participation from over 50 nations in the qualification round each cycle. Legendary players like Roger Milla, George Weah, Samuel Eto'o, Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure, Mohamed Salah, and Sadio Mane have graced its historic pitches. For over 6 years, AFCON have been more than just a football contest. It is a symbol of unity, justice, pride, and Africa resilience. Today, AFCON is not just a tournament, it's a legacy left by a generation that used football as a weapon to write a new chapter in African history.